in the flicker was a dream. Providing for the children just to hope I saw being with prosperity. Man, my parents they took care of me. Made sure opinions were heard because it was scary. Made a kid things. I was looking in the bag when I thought I wasn't heard. Decided to take back, take care. Back, take care. That was a dream.
Anything that the world has not seen
Was a dream.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, yeah, that's him right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got two in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself. You getting boy on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip.
Afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. The Yanks find themselves on a 20-game winning streak entering the day. Their chase for the all-time record continues next. Jameson Taillon is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Matt, we're getting a chance to see a very talented right-hander here in Jameson Taillon. His stuff has always played well. It's just a matter of staying lucky and staying healthy. This guy has what it takes to be a solid major league pitcher.
Now at the plate is Akil Baddoo. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Detroit, the center fielder, Akil Baddoo.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Altogether, a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees, the game time temperature. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Harold Castro. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He'll come in here at 263. No home runs as of yet, 10 RBIs. 0-1, here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 3 homers and 6 RBIs. And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Just getting started here in the Bronx. Fouled off. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Hutchison, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
So now into the box is DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. To short. Scooped up. No problem here. 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The average entering play at a cool 330. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line hard, deep into left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got it. And that's the second out. Next up, for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First delivery to him. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. The Yankees come up empty. We played an inning in the Bronx. No score here on the show. And now, Eric Haas. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Number 13.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
The 1-2. Grounded to short. Reined in. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. On the move is Stanton. He can't get there as it falls in. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is in there with a 1-out triple.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Taillon, a right-hander going 6'5", comes into today second in the league in all-star voting among starters, so it looks pretty good that he'll be rewarded for his efforts so far this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy's...
And not in time as the run scores. Digging in next, Willie Castro, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Florial on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an effort his teammates are appreciative of. First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back standing. Here's Robbie Grossman as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Torres is under it to make the catch to end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Tigers 1 and the Yankees nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
The right fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he brings it back. What a catch as he kept it out of the short porch down there.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. As he lines it out to center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at the guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in next, Rob Brantley. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a
diving effort as it's off his glove. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail this one 1-0.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they ranked first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." And one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now here it comes.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat. If a guy inside like he is.
Stepping in now, Akil Baddoo. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Baddoo tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Count is 1-2 now. And he got him.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. It's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
At the plate now, Harold Castro. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And that'll bring in Esteban Florio.
Leading up for the Yankees, the center fielder, Esteban Florio.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela. Well, this is speared by the first baseman, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. On a line to shortstop. Now into the box, Luke Voigt. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Florio at second. LeMahieu at first. 2 out in the inning. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits there, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your back and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Joey Gallo is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. High and deep to right center. Going back is the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
You could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Grossman is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-1 New York. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Eric Haas. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
In now, Jamer Candelario. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it 4-1.
Yeah, trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special on my essence, I'm a...
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
The pitch. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box, Rob Brantley, and he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Reyes has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So 1 out, nobody aboard, and it brings Esteban Florial in at the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, still going back, and it's gone as they add still another. And good for him. Esteban Florial has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least 1.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He grounds it sharply to third. And there's out number 2. So next to bat will be Gio Urshela, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now here's the first offering. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. The runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We played 4 full. It's the Yankees 6 and the Tigers 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now here it comes. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So we got him swinging. Miguel Cabrera goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Stepping in now, Willie Castro. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Castro, a native of Puerto Rico. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
On the ground, softly towards second. Torres picks it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Next up for Detroit, Robbie Grossman. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail 6-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%, something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the AB now. Giancarlo Stanton is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Baddoo is right there, one down. Plays now as the designated hitter. Luke Boyd. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder coming in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Two down, no one on base. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo.
Yeah, that last hit
high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Number 58 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 58.
At the plate, Gleyber Torres tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Been a long time coming.
Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's the Yankees 7 and the Tigers 1.
Been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never front of.
And stepping in, Victor Reyes. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Behind 0-2 now. And he misses there, 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that stone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Akil Baddoo. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Up next to the Tigers.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him.
Hey!
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 7-1. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Therefore, it is Cabrera, 1 away. And with 1 gone now, time for a check of the standings in the American League Central entering today as you get a look at where the Tigers find themselves entering play. So next to hit is Rob Brantley. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Next up, Esteban Florio. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 7-1. Striding in is Jonathan Scope. He'll begin things here against Jamison Tyone. Jonathan Loizaga is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Jonathan Loizaga.
Set and the pitch.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
And it's 0-2 to Scope.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Yeah, third strikeout of the game for him, and this one, he was way off balance and out in front of that curveball. He's had no answer for the pitching he's faced in this one, and I'm not sure he's too happy with himself right now.
So now to the plate, Eric Haas, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Way the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Jamer Candelario, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And he struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 7-1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Fly ball right down the line in left. Grossman is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Next, here is Giancarlo Stanton, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Baddoo is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on top 7-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera from the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Fouled away. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Willie Castro, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Next to hit, Robbie Grossman. Lifetime versus this arm. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets. And his fastball is a good one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 7-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the DH, Luke Voigt. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track? I'll be honest with you, D'Lo. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baddoo is there, and he has it for the first out. Next to dig in, Gleyber Torres. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes is there, 2 down. Now to the plate here is Anthony Rizzo. He got under one and popped out his last time up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. Still ranging back. Gone! A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D'Lo, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Rob Brantley set the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Swing and a liner. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Number 63 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 63.
At the plate now is Victor Reyes, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Akil Baddoo. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Harold Castro. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Count remains at 0-2. Last breath for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a staggering 21 wins in a row. This is some pretty historic stuff we're watching. That ties the 1935 Cubs as one of the longest streaks in MLB history.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The New York Yankees led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jamison Taillon earns win number 4 on the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Drew Hutchison allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Just a combined one hitter as they cruise to the win against the Tigers.